friends, we're back in the studio. My name is Olga Koch.
Woohoo! I'm Catherine Bohart. I'm so happy to talk about Heated Rivalry. I love it so much. Olga, we caught one. We found one. We took one to our studio. There's a gay boy here. Is that an appropriate way to introduce somebody?
Oink, oink.
How exciting!
Yeah, good. I douched for this.
So tell us your credentials.
We're going to get into that in a second. Please do a formal introduction. Surely we should.
I would like to welcome. We would like to welcome our dear friend,
Resident
colleague, stand-up comedian, writer,
homosexual,
a person who has a day job also,
man who fucks men,
Allegedly.
meme queen.
Maybe.
Meme queen. This is so long. Well done.
Our resident gay expert. It's Dom McGovern.
Hi, Dom McGovern.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hi. Is that the kind of introduction you were hoping for?
Yeah, that's good. Well, I don't know what you said, really, because it was all sort of like a huge
When I said you had
lengthy
day
list.
job, that meant to be like, that is me being in awe of how many things you juggle. But if you want me to not say it, I could
Oh, no, it's so
scratch
fine.
it from the
I mean,
record.
I'm meant to be at my day job right now. They are maybe making
But this is
me
more
redundant,
important, and they
so-
understood that. And
Yeah, they understood that. Yeah. They were like, you're going on the gay hockey podcast.
Yeah.
Get out of here, girl.
They finally get a man on.
And then take a 10% raise while you're at it.
I'm so glad they get it.
Yeah,
they get it. How the hell are you?
I'm good. I'm really excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
We're so excited to have you and to tokenize and pedestal you all at once. Please, before you become our authority figure and agony aunt for all things homosexual gay male sex, please could you tell us your star sign?
Aries sun,
Gorgeous.
Scorpio moon,
Wow.
Gemini rising.
I'm a Scorpio moon.
Oh, you're crazy then.
So far,
You know
so
it.
lesbian answer, if I
Yeah,
may.
yeah.
Sorry, loved it. And second question, how and in which ways have you interacted with the Heated Rivalry universe?
I have listened to the audiobooks, the two that are about Shane and Ilya. I haven't listened to the ones that are about the other stories.
So you've done Heated
Okay.
Rivalry and you've done the long game.
The long game, that's what it's called.
So you know what happens, because I don't.
I know what happens.
I have not read that.
No
They
spoilers.
They get nuked, yeah. I couldn't access, I don't have Sky or Now TV, so I couldn't watch it, and everyone was hyping it up in January, so I listened to those audiobooks then, and then I've watched episodes 2 through 5. I haven't finished it, and I couldn't find episode 1. So
Wow, sorry, this is so sweet. You, instead of just getting Now TV, you paid for the books.
well, they're on. I had Audible credits.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, surely it would be just cheaper to get.
So you watched
Now TV.
3 through 5.
2 through 5. It's because I went on. Okay, this is so boring, but I went on holiday with my partner. He had downloaded them.
Who is a
all.
gay man?
He's also a gay. Yeah, that's right. The Doctor's a man. And he's my dad.
But that's nice because the dad in this we think is gay too.
Yeah.
So that's
all of
nice.
the dads in this.
Oh, do
Shane's
you?
dad gay.
Do you think
Kip's
it's a sort of-
dad gay?
You think the end is like at the end of Call Me by Your Name, where he's like, "Yeah, I've sucked a dick too."
I've never seen Call Me by Your Name.
It's funny.
What?
You
I
just
don't think I'm allowed to.
Why?
what?
It's incredibly on brand.
You've
for
never
you.
seen it?
No.
What?
That really shocks me, actually.
I can't believe it took a gay man coming in here for us to find out that you've never seen those.
I know he comes in a peach, and then the guy eats the peach.
The way you're
Oh,
doing it.
you've seen it.
No, you haven't. I was like, the way you're doing a disservice to the romance and beauty of that film. I know that he's.
But I know it's a sad ending. They don't end up together. I don't want to watch another gay story where they don't end up together. I want a happy ending in every way,
But
in
you
every sense.
No, it's so beautiful.
Hmm.
It's so beautiful.
Okay. Do you like Carol?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Do you like Carol?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I don't really like Christmas movies. Let's talk about.
Interesting. I will say your love for Call Me by Your Name. Maybe that feeds into this whole
Well,
thing.
indeed. Well, indeed. I think it's just a beautifully made film, and
Yeah,
I
it's lovely.
want to have lunch under that tree and cycle around that square.
Yeah, you'd love to go on holiday to Italy.
Yeah, basically, I'm thinking, shall I holiday in Italy? Sans cannibal.
Yeah.
Or whatever way he identifies. Okay.
Thank you for respecting his label.
LGBTC.
Careful, people will believe you. People will believe you.
He is the authority. We can't
Yeah,
question.
Yeah,
him.
you can.
Yeah. Where am I looking? Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
But also, you can you can be over here wherever you like. Wherever, if you don't want to be at the women's gaze, then you can. Of course, the female gaze is too much. You look to the camera. If you would like to make eye
That's the
contact with us.
gender-neutral gaze.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. The
Okay,
camera's
so
non-binary.
first question, did you like it?
He's Rivalry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
I didn't think it was like the most groundbreaking thing in the world, but also I read the book, so I guess you get a bit more insight into what they're thinking than you do in the TV show.
Wait, you didn't think the TV show was groundbreaking because you felt like it lacked detail from the book?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I didn't like how much they were skipping year next year. Like you got like 3 seconds of 2011, then 3 seconds of 2012. In the TV show, I was far more gripped by the Scott Hunter and barista.
Oh,
Have you come out
my
against Scott Hunter
God.
and barista?
Well, she skips that episode when she rewatches the show.
it's
You
called
watched the show?
It's called-
Babe, it's called reheating.
It's called reheating.
Okay.
I don't think you realize how
Okay.
deep this goes.
No, follow the money.
Whoa. Okay, so we're starting from a bad place.
No,
right.
I just-
no.
I liked it. But aren't you here to ask me about the bumming?
Well, okay, so I guess there's so many
This
questions.
is such a wild attitude to come in with. Yeah, it's not groundbreaking. Ask me about anal. I thought we were going to have to loosen you up and be like, so you love the show? Is it okay if we ask you some questions?
No, he's douched for it.
Let's talk about the show. I really liked that. I just felt that like the episode with the Scott Hunter episode, I did think it was sort of random that it came episode 3. I thought it could have come like a little bit later when you'd had time to. I guess I'm also coming from a position of not having watched episode 1.
Yeah, so it was so fast for you.
Yeah, it was.
You were
really,
like, what?
I was like, it's Law and Order. We're doing a new case every week.
Yeah.
But I.
What a lovely ref.
Yeah.
Let's keep the straight listeners included.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. One for the dads.
I just think, I thought that like at least you got the whole story sort of encapsulated there, and it meant that I found the end of episode 5 quite moving.
Yeah.
And you're the only one.
Yeah.
Did you not?
No,
Obviously
I think
we
that's
did.
why they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, I understand. Yeah.
Okay, Dom McGovern, this is too chaotic.
Sorry,
we need to
let's
put
get
this
some
shit on
order.
rails.
Okay.
So, first, I'm sorry.
Okay.
First and foremost, your first engagement with the Heated Rivalry universe is the audiobook
The audiobook.
that is written by a woman.
Yes.
As a gay man, you're listening to this. What is it like to have, and gay men are not a monolith, and I'm the first person to say this, but what is it like to have your sexual experience, or fundamentally a sexual experience you have closer experience with than Rachel Reed, presumably, sort of written about, and how do you engage with it?
It was sort of like, when you're listening to an audiobook, it's kind of background noise. But I thought it was like Catherine.
Sorry, do you know where you are? Don't come into this church and be disrespectful.
It's actually so. I really like it. I really liked it. I thought it was. I was engaged in the story. I will say. Obviously, like with an audiobook, I find it difficult to. If I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm never going to be listening to one that I would read. It's like either factual or like
Okay,
a bit of fantasy. And I kind of approached this like it was sort of a fantasy novel. The audiobook is so hard to listen to.
It is unbearable.
Because the guy who does
Thank you.
Ilya's voice
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
But they switch it up for book 2. It's a different Russian.
That's correct.
And
That's correct.
he has more emotional depth.
It's a different reader for it's the same guy reads the whole thing for the first one, and a different narrator reads the second one.
Wait, it's the same guy doing
They're
voices?
doing accents.
I thought it was 2 guys. That's really good. That's really good, actually. I've changed my opinion completely.
I'm so glad. Well, listen.
So you've listened to the audiobooks as well?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
My thoughts were similar. I found the first episode or first book very difficult to listen to because of the narrator, but I did, and I'd watched the television show, so I went the opposite way. I'd watched the TV show, loved it, and then was like, about the book, I felt a bit like I was getting a lot more insight to their inner world, which was exciting, but I also felt like, and I felt impressed that a lot of the writing that I enjoyed in this TV show actually came from Rachel Reed's book, but I think I felt a little like, I don't know if I needed this to be a book when I was first reading them. Now I've become very attached to the characters and have in fact reread the books. Shut up. But I I think that's more about like a cozy familiarity than
Yeah.
like me thinking like it's the greatest book I've ever read. I have since read a horrible book called Morning Glory Milking Farm that has made me grow more attached to this version of gentle, kind, nice smut, and I like it. My question, I guess, is still Olga's though, which is like, first of all, do you feel like the sex is representative as written by Rachel Reed?
Kind of no, but
Right,
I
tell
don't
us
think
why.
I don't think it's for me.
Okay, well,
It's written. I think it's written by a woman, kind of for women.
agreed.
It's for the female gaze.
Let's separate out those two things though. In the first instance, why do you not think it's reflective of gay sex?
Just there's well.
And there could be.
Okay,
Please
open
give us as
question.
many.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Does Shane Hollander own a douche?
And question.
You tell us.
Follow up question. What do you mean? What is a douche?
Girl, Google it.
No, that's why you're here.
No, it's so hard to say. What if my mom sees this? She follows me on Instagram.
Okay.
We also don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, we can. We can talk about it. It's like it's helpful context. Douching is where it's like
You
it's
clean
like
your
a
butthole.
sinus rinse for your asshole
Gorgeous. Okay, yeah, very clear.
for the space in between your sphincters.
Okay, so it's like a sinus rinse for your asshole.
It's where you wash out your bum hole so that you don't shit on someone else's dick. Is effectively what douching is.
Okay.
And I guess my question is when when we see straight sex in movies, there are bits of straight sex that are not shown because we've just decided collectively that that's not shown. For example,
no one wants to take the tampon out.
right, or pees after sex, even though that is definitely happening, right?
Yeah.
So while we watch straight sex happen on screen, we are not thinking, oh, well, I'm throwing the whole thing out because she doesn't pee after sex.
Yeah.
We're thinking, oh, well, that's just a bit that we didn't see. So fundamentally, like, would that be something that you would even cover, right?
Exactly. And also, like, I obviously the sex is not representative. It's not like particularly realistic. Some of it is I think it's pretty well done actually for gay sex in film and TV. But
Okay.
like,
But now we're talking about the TV show, not the book.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like we should talk about the TV show.
Well, with the TV show, because has a gay showrunner, I do think it was like improved in how representative it became between the two.
I agree.
Right, because in the book they wait for Ilya to eat his ass, whereas in the show Jacob Tierney went on record saying that's unrealistic, so I actually moved the ass eating out.
Yes, as you texted me about that. Olga texted me saying, "Please, will you come on the podcast? We need to talk about ass eating."
Yeah,
And you know who's the first person who came to mind? Dom fucking McGovern.
I'm doing it all the time.
What I was.
You had ass in your
I'm
mouth when
standing
you got
outside
to
Oxford Circus Station. Please let me, someone.
Can a girl get a snack? What
Then I log it on my fitness pal.
Yeah, what are the calories on that? I guess it depends on what he's eating that day. I don't know.
Did he douche?
Yeah.
I think there's an interesting thing though, where with the douching in the book, I feel like it's more of a pressing absence because there is so much detail in the book
Yeah.
of like their day to day, like right, like you are getting what they're thinking about before the person comes over, whether or not they're turning the lamp on or
Yeah.
How long before sex would you douche?
Hard to say. Not immediately before, but sometimes needs must, I would say.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Gay sex. Okay. Gay sex between two men or two people with penises. It's a lot like shopping trolleys. Like the shopping trolleys at the supermarket, everyone has the equipment to either go into the back of one of the other trolleys, and everyone has the equipment to like lift up and let the trolley in the back. But you're not always being. Sometimes you're being the front trolley, sometimes you're being the back trolley.
And that brings us to a very interesting question. How do you know?
Oh, whether someone's a top or a bottom.
Yeah. Do you have like a spidey sense for it?
I'm quite good at knowing, I think.
What is it in body language? Is it
Question: just do you think every gay man thinks they're good at knowing?
No.
Okay.
My boyfriend he often says how bad he is at knowing.
And how committed are you to this label? And have you ever been in a situation where you're both the same kind of trolley?
Yeah, yes.
And what do you do then? Is the polite thing to just bow and leave?
Yeah.
I actually think I need to grab a basket.
Or
What's that conversion therapy?
Yeah, I guess that's a good question. Well, one question at a time.
How do you like seven?
I'm like, please, one question at a time. How do you know? Why are you so good at telling?
I don't.
Is Reese a top or a bottom? Go.
Such. That's so on the spot.
Okay, sorry.
I don't mind.
I would say verse.
That is a cop out.
That's
a cop out answer.
I'd say verse top actually.
Oh! He got it right.
How?
Whoa,
Tell us.
how
Tell
did
us
you know?
what.
How did you know?
That's so hard to say. I think I really don't know how I know,
I'm so sorry.
but I got it right.
Wow.
I think some.
Ah!
Well, we saw each other in the supermarket. We bowed and left. Said same, and then we left. I don't know. I think it's like oftentimes it's like dress sense, height, how much of like there's generally really tall have to be top in a lot of situations.
Well, look
really
at Kip and
short.
Scott. Baby Kip sometimes tops.
Yeah. This is not a hard and fast rule.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like
It better be hard.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. No.
Okay, truly is that not the heated rivalry female gaze and male and gay men interaction? It better be hard. It better be. Stop that. Stop that right now. Okay.
I honestly don't know how I know, but do you think
It's a
you've got
gift.
good
It's a
sense?
gift. It's a
Yeah.
gift.
I've got a bad sense.
Okay.
Whoa.
What would you say for me?
Well, I think
You've already revealed it.
Have I?
Yeah, you've just said same.
Oh, so I did.
Oh, are you verse top?
yeah. I would. I
Okay.
would say. I think like.
Yeah, he literally fully said it in plain English. I was like, huh?
Oh. Yeah, because you're thinking about.
I
Kip
still
and
think
Scott,
you're
which is
straight,
nice.
so-
Yeah. No, that's nice.
I have my hopes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But does it? Can you? I guess the other question for the. I think I know the answer to this question because I'm also. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm like
First off?
not a gay person. And
Nothing verse about it.
my question was going to be there's a public representation of sort of the binary and it being immovable, but actually presumably two tops can fall in love.
Yeah, and then you work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like it depends on the like relationship that you're in or like the sex that you're having with that person or what
Yes.
you're in the mood for that day, I guess.
Yes.
But like generally, I also think that like probably because of Grindr, really, like people are sort of like a little bit more set into their camps because you do put it on your profile.
And I think Shane and Ilya are very set. Shane has no interest in topping Ilya, and it kind of sounds like Ilya has no interest in bottoming, no?
Yeah, and I think that's kind of an interesting thing, it being written by a woman and it very much being fantasy about like hockey players. Because I do think one of the maybe the least realistic things about it is that the only gay sex that Shane seems to be having is the only gay sex that Shane does have is with Ilya, and there's like 1 minute we're in 2008, like no one has the fringes, and then with 2 seconds later we're in 2011 and he hasn't had sex with another man for that whole time. Like we're skipping years at a time.
Yeah.
And like the male sex drive as a rule a bit higher than once every 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think so? In the book,
If you've been hard for longer than 3 years, you should see a doctor.
Yeah.
but in the book, like we are. Well, I have 2 things to ask you about on that because one, in the book, he does have like 2 sort of like very quick, brief, like flings, and as in 2 encounters, 1 blowjob, 1 sexual encounter, but it's like they're both sexual encounters. But basically, you're right. It's very, very few and far between. I wondered though, if you are like a type A, incredibly intense sports person
Yeah.
who often do forego sex for focus and for like lots of reasons, like it's the same reason they do like yoga and silent retreats, and it's all about like precision focus. I can maybe fathom a world in which you could give up sex, but I do find it absolutely strange that he never has even an interest or inclination in anybody else.
Yeah, and Scott Hunter as well. Like that guy would have a non-Grindr profile.
Yes.
1000%.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Ilya would be on Sniffies even if he was.
So what is
What is
Sniffies?
that?
Sniff?
Don't look at Reese. Don't look at Reese. He's not on mic. What is Sniffies? You brought it up.
So what's Sniffies?
Sniffies. It's like it's another gay app where it's a little bit more explicit and
More explicit than Grindr.
Grindr's not that explicit particularly.
the
What
hell
are
is
you talking
Sniffies?
about? Okay, sorry, no. I'm gonna stop you there.
Aren't profile pictures just their dicks on Grindr?
No, you can't do that on Grindr.
But they
On
are just
Sniffies,
like-
I
Gonna be
think-
torsos.
On Sniffies, I think. Hang on, I've never used Sniffies actually.
Okay.
But on
Virgin.
on
Let me Google
Grindr,
it.
it's so interesting to me that a gay perspective is that that's not particularly sexual or hardcore, because when my male friends show me their like search
Yeah.
page on Grindr, whatever the word is, it's like to me, it looks like a porn search because it's like
Yeah.
all naked men, and I think it's why I don't think I would ever get on well with Field. The what's the word I'm
It's
looking
very
for?
clinical.
But also
No?
the like, what's the word I'm looking for where you just use labels for things?
Prescriptive.
Categorical.
I'm thinking of another word, but that's fine. But basically, I think I find like everybody having to label everything in such like.
But you can
Yeah, you
choose
take
not
the
to.
spontaneity
I would
out.
I would
Yeah.
say that Grindr is like a pick of Grindr is torso.
Okay.
Sniffies is like arse cheeks.
Right.
Sniffies is like a map.
Okay,
It's
so
like
that's
Sniffies
Sniffies,
is like a
yes?
Sniffies is like a cruising app. Like you can see on the map where people can put their location on the map.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. I've not used it
Okay.
actually.
But basically, you're not buying that these boys are waiting it out for like one perfect man to come
Absolutely
along.
not. Also,
Okay.
like you've read the book. Have you listened to the audiobooks?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Well, then you'll know. Like the way that this guy, if you're a fan of the Heated Rivalry TV show, please go and listen to the audiobook of Heated Rivalry. It's so funny.
Yeah.
The Ilya voice is like, Hollander, that feels so good. I
Dad?
love
I have a question about. Do you think
that.
though?
But just I
Go
feel
on.
like that guy is like the way that the guy audio acts Ilya. it's like the horniest man alive.
Yeah.
It's like old porn, like 70s porn, where it's like, oh my god, I have to have you right now. Like there is no way that guy is not like
You're turning
on
me
the
on,
hunt
so I need you to
all the
stop.
time.
If there's a world in which Shane, it feels to me like we're supposed to believe it never occurred to Shane he might be gay before he met Ilya,
Yeah.
which doesn't ring true for my experience.
No, it doesn't ring true. Also, the fact that he's like so clear in his desire to, I'll say it, get fucked up the ass.
Yeah, to bottom.
Yeah, and he has a dildo.
Yeah,
Yes.
it just doesn't seem that plausible to me that it never occurred to him before, and so therefore, yeah, it's a bit wild that he would only have sex with Ilya.
Yeah, I think that's kind of crazy. That's the least realistic thing. Like this whole thing of like, oh my god, you never see them douching, you never see this, you
Yeah.
never see any kind of the prep. Like that sort of falls by the wayside because you don't see loads of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
see like the whole of 2009. So like, why would you expect? Like,
Yeah.
He could have spent the whole of 2009 douching.
And I hope he did.
He missed the 2009 season.
2009 was his power wash year.
The age of Aquarius.
There is a we had a comment on our Instagram, one of our Instagram videos, from a man who was like, actually, which j'adore. Actually, Shane probably wouldn't even need to douche because of his macrobiotic diet.
Yeah, bottom-friendly meals.
No. No.
Okay, so I get.
For those who aren't watching this, the way that the two of them have just in unison turned their heads and looked at me with a hunger to know whatever is going to come out of your mouths next. I go.
Do you think that one can sort of self-douche via cutting dairy? ?
Yeah, I reckon so. You don't. It's like people take fiber pills. You can take like fiber pills. There's like people. You don't have to douche every time you're having gay sex. Also, like it's not.
Also,
like,
you could just get shit on your dick, and that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it literally does happen. Like
The
either
cost of
sometimes
doing business.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know why I said that, but I wanted to.
Yeah. That's
We're wearing blazers.
the Wolf of Wall Street.
It
We're
feels
all
like-
here.
Okay, so what else do you think was unrealistic in the representation of gay relationship or gay sex? If anything else comes to mind before you.
The thing is, like, it's so hard to say because I don't think I approached it necessarily as like realism. I didn't think like when I was listening to those audiobooks, I kind of approached it in the same way that I listened to Fourth Wing. I was like, well, this isn't
What's
real.
Fourth Wing?
Fourth Wing is like horny dragon woman. She goes to train at war college and they train to ride dragons. And guess what? She meets a big man and they fuck. And they've also got a telepathic connection to their dragons who are also fucking.
Do you get off to that?
Wow!
Do
Yeah,
you get
do
off
you-
to that?
No, not really. But the Fourth Wing one, like I like the fact that they're learning to go on adventures.
That's so nice. I was genuine. I don't know why in my head the connection was like, is it like The West Wing? No.
No,
Please
it's
don't make
not.
me
No,
read it.
it's
No,
like-
Catherine.
I won't make you read it.
Okay.
no, it's a 20-hour audiobook. I wouldn't. It's one to listen to when cooking. Yeah, if you're like cooking, you know cooking.
I've heard of it. I like to listen to the tennis podcast, and I think I'll stick with that. But thank you so much.
I guess my question is that there was like a big reaction from some gay men, my understanding on the internet, I won't name names, is that they were like, it was so unrealistic to them that they were willing to fully dismiss it. But obviously, some gay men absolutely love the TV show. And for example, when I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, I'm like, yeah, this is not a super realistic portrayal of like a straight relationship. I think they would probably have sex earlier, et cetera, et cetera. But it's not so unrealistic that I'm completely dismissing the whole thing. So I wonder, like, did the lack of realism take you out of it, or were you like, this is
No.
what I afford a regular TV show anyway?
To be honest, I really didn't understand that sort of like American comedian commentary app, whatever, talking about how it's not realistic because they're not like queening out at the end. It's like, well,
What does that mean? Sorry, I didn't see this video.
there was an interview with Jordan Firstman, who's a comedian writer. He said like, where it's not gay sex. Like he had sex, and like at the end when they finished, both him and the person he was having sex with were like, that part. It's like, well, that's not all gay sex either. Like it's not
Right. Okay.
it's like,
okay.
just because it's not, they're like the two of them aren't queer. They're not involved in like, they're not immersed in a queer world. There's no like queer culture as part of this.
Yep.
That's the thing that's like separate.
They're very much like framed in this heteronormative machismo of an intense sport where they're under the spotlight and meant to be, expected to be, butch in presentation, even if they aren't naturally.
Do you think that's why it's so popular with women? Because it's like looking at this hyper machismo world, and it's like, well, okay, they're not all like that. It's not all. There's a
hugely. I think part of the fantasy is like this like secret softness that hockey players must have under their like overt violence and seeming conservatism, and like that's the intrigue. But yeah, I think
like an accessible and safe masculinity is exciting.
But you're right. I think they're not queer, and there's a part in the long game when Shane goes to his first like gay hang, basically, and he's so
uncomfortable
and doe-eyed and like skittish and surprised and learning.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, you're not queer.
No, exactly. He meets like a high femme guy.
Yeah.
And is like, oh no, what to do?
He malfunctions.
Yeah. I think maybe there's a bit of a reaction amongst gay men, maybe because there's this thing like, I guess if you come out young or like younger, there's a part of you, like I came out when I was 16, and I think when you first come out and you're like, don't worry, I'm still exactly like you, nothing's changed, I'm exactly like you, I'm still one of the guys at school, like whatever, I don't like whatever.
God,
obviously like I was very gay, I couldn't hide it, but I still had to be like, I'm exactly the same person. And then after a few years you realize like, no, I am separate. I have like a separate community that is going to shape and affect, and like I've inherited stuff from the people that have like built that community before me, and I would like to be part of that, and I can actually reject some of the stuff that I was trying to cling to before. Whereas maybe the fact that they're in this sort of like hyper masculine machismo world, there's this is a sort of like instinctual reaction amongst gay men to be like, don't make me do that thing where I have to like be like, oh yeah, they're still like normal guys, they're just like normal guys but they're fucking. Because like actually if you want to like come out and be part of like, you can reject all of that of course if you want to, but like if you want to have a sense of community and be amongst people who are like you, then you have to embrace it in some ways.
I think this is why I balk so heavily at the marriage conclusion that seems inevitable in a lot of the queer fantasy that we've read, where it's like, I'm like, yeah, it's a real heteronormative goal, it feels to me, like a real like, don't worry, their love is legitimate and normal and ends like yours does too, and you can all have like a little tear, and it's like, it might end in a throuple, it might end in a like open queer relationship, it might end in a messy breakup, it might end up in like being like a rejection of that kind of normativity. It might like it feels like a reach to normalize.
Yeah, and I think like this is the thing that's crazy. I obviously haven't read the rest of the Rachel Reed books, but like they from what it seems like Kip and Scott are going to end up together and they end up married. I know from reading the second one, there's another couple who end up together and they end up married. Shane and Ilya are going to end up together and end up married. Like in reality, all those relationships are going to be open, and Kip's getting Eiffel Towered.
Which I just learned about. Très intéressant. Wow. Ouh là là. Super. Yeah, I just found out how exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean, and I do think that is something I found difficult too. And I also feel like the show does present some homophobia, but I would say like professional sports probably has way more than we're seeing in that.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's always like a bit over there as well in the books. It's always a bit like, did you hear about that guy on that other team? And you're a bit like, yeah. I mean, it would also be on their team.
You want to watch Shane Holiday gay bashed?
I don't want to watch him get gay bashed. I want him to have to. No, I guess
That's definitely gonna be a clip.
I guess I think it's reasonable for people to watch it and be like, this doesn't feel true.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I want those precious baby boys to get married and live together forever, and I
Yeah.
want one of them to wear a dress. But that won't happen.
Why not both?
Why not both?
Yeah.
Why not both? On their wedding day,
Yeah.
a little bit of hateful.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, gorgeous. No, I don't want that. Okay, was there flip side of that? Because you didn't feel like they needed to queen out. Flip side, did you feel like it was nice to see a happy ending for the gay boys?
Yeah, it's nice that they get to be together. I think it's like but this is what I mean. Like, it's so funny being like, it's not realistic. Yeah, it's not realistic. Every hockey player in the show is gay. There's like we're waiting for one Premier League footballer to come out in like 75 years of football being on TV, and in this show there's like 17 gay hockey players, and we're expect to believe that they're all pairing off like it's fucking Love Island.
Yeah.
They're gonna have been fucking each other. They're gonna have been downloading Grindr. It will have been like a non 7-inch whatever. I think actually Scott Hunter's probably got a bigger dick than that, but whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that they have, like, some of them haven't fucked and they haven't been fucking other people outside of the hockey league where they can hide.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, if it's your first time having sex, you're not going to be like, oh, where am I going to go? My workplace. And let's pair up like we're going on to fucking Noah's Ark. It's crazy.
Oh my god, it's so
It's
true.
so
Oh my god, I love that
crazy.
gay club.
Yeah.
So true. Would go, by the way.
Yeah.
And by the way, I feel
It
like
would be called like
2 bears, 2 otters.
no, if it was a gay club, it would be called like Noah's Work or something.
yeah, it really would. I think that there's even part of me instinctively now wants to be like, and there are some gay men who are monogamous and who do aspire to marriage, and that's almost like we're not a
Name
monolith. And I'm
one.
like, yeah, I know, but I know. Reese? Question mark? No, he's shaking his he's like, please. But it is just a fantasy, and it's not realistic, but it's also sexy. Did you find the TV show sexy?
The way that it was shot, I thought was very sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say more.
I don't know. I can't really remember because it's been a few weeks since I watched it.
Okay, he pulls the chair into the end of the bed. He says, "Show off for me."
I think that's kind of hot, and also like the I don't know, the grunting of it all. But the thing is, when I think about
When
it,
he crawls on the
all
bed
yeah.
towards his cock.
Yeah.
Come on.
The problem is when I picture those sex scenes in my mind, I can hear
You were both characters.
the Challenger soundtrack over the top.
Yeah, you said
That's
this.
what it's like.
But
to
the
me.
challenge, like the soundtrack they do use in the TV show is very Trent Reznor-esque.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the possible?
The Atticus Ross
Yes.
erasure. on this
Sorry,
podcast.
Atticus.
Yeah, and he's listening.
And
he's
he
like,
is.
how do you know if someone's a bottom? It's because they look like the emoji with the big eyes. You know, that's how you know.
What's a DL daddy?
Do you want to just ask what the? Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know what DL means?
Down low, so it's like you're secretly gay.
Yeah. And you know what daddy means?
Well, it's
And put them together on what do you got?
What's trade?
It's become it sort of means everything, but
Yeah.
I thought it came from like US ballroom culture, but it actually comes from like Polari, you know, the secret gay language.
Yeah.
And the secret gay language. And I think it's, my understanding is it basically sort of means like casual partner, like
Polari is also theater speak, right?
it's sort of like theatre, queer, secret language. I don't know really. There are much more educated people than me. I'm really the lowest of the low when it comes to expertise here.
But he put a blazer on.
But I put a blazer on, and it's Gianni Versace as well. So you know.
Oh my god! And he's
all
a
the other
Gianni.
gays
Gianni.
rejected our invitation.
Yeah, every single other gay.
I'm a voice of a generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Polari.
Yeah, and a trade. I actually think it might come from like rough trade, like someone's rough trade, like, and it's a sort of like masculine casual partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
That like you would see someone and be like, that's trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kind
And
of
now
like
it's-
Tom of Finland would draw.
Yes.
Yeah.
The hard hat
yeah.
one in the Village People.
Yes, yes,
for
yes, yes,
example.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
For example, you've heard of a builder.
Yeah.
And so I think it's like now it's sort of like trickled down. It broadened even so that like now like on Drag Race and stuff there'd be like the trade of the season who's like the hot one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which and I think sometimes it does equate to mask.
Yeah. It feels like it on Drag Race. It does at least.
Yes, because of the the toxic obsession with masculinity, but whatever.
Yeah, which also seems to have trickled into conversations around heated rivalry in terms of bottoming. Seems to be like sometimes I worry I don't want to like feed into the narrative of like bottoming is in some way less masculine, or in some way like it does feel like that becomes part of the narrative. Am I wrong?
In terms of like gay people, some gay men's reaction to it, like negative reaction to it.
Yes, or also just like I feel like the way people talk about Shane sometimes, or like some of the fanfic we've read, it could be like a disrespectful term.
Yeah, maybe. I think that, but also I think that's like femphobic. It's all rooted in misogyny, isn't
agreed.
it? But I think maybe some of the reaction, again, just speculating off the top of my head here, is that like maybe for some of the women that are watching it, you're seeing like a more slightly feminized, in touch with his feelings kind of a man thinking about his relationship to being fucked by a man, as it were. Like in the books, Shane is very much the one with the feelings. Like you're hearing Shane's view.
Yeah.
I guess that perspective does switch.
It does
later on,
switch.
but you are very much
The
feeling
emotions are verse, actually.
Yeah,
Thank
the emotions
you.
are verse, but like it from book to book.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get bottom emotions first and then top emotions later.
That's true.
Interesting. So you're saying that like the way they deal with their emotions in the book, at least, is very heterosexual.
I'm not necessarily heterosexual. I think that like there's maybe that's the reason that like women are finding this so like enthralling, and there's a like slight reaction from gay men because it's like, well, the bottom's the one with the feelings. You're just doing this thing where a woman's written it, and like you're doing like mask top, big Russian bottom who like can't stop crying over him. Like it's very stereotypical, exactly what a woman would write when you're writing gay men. Like, do you see what I think? That's like a sort of immediate reaction.
I think that's a reasonable critique.
I think it's an absolutely reasonable critique, but I don't think it's an entire reason to write off the entire TV show. Where the sex, I think, is handled.
Haven't.
No, no, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking.
No, but you're right.
Yeah,
you're dead right.
And how do you feel about how the actors have handled like the press around it?
I think pretty good.
Me too.
Yeah, I do think that Hudson Williams, like, was it you that I was talking to about this, where we were like, Connor Story's getting like, he's going to be in like a Luca Guadagnino film, and like,
and
Hudson Williams
hosting
on, like,
SNL,
and Hudson Williams on Crave Ridge. I think Hudson Williams is amazing.
I think he
too.
should be the next
Me
James
too.
Bond.
I think dare I say better? Far be it for me to say, but like,
I'm a Shane girl.
I think
so
they're
I think
both
they're both-
equally good.
they're both very good, but I
Yeah.
think like that Hudson Williams, it's like you can really like read everything in his eyes.
He has so much work to do with so little dialogue. It's so impressive.
Yeah.
I think he's amazing. I really hope they both have long and interesting careers.
Yeah, that's
and-
why obviously I understand all of the critiques from gay men. I get it. Like obviously, and I agree it's not realistic, but like I do think that like what the actors are doing with a script that is sometimes very lacking.
Tia Coffey described when we watched back episode 1, which I hadn't watched in a while, and we watched with Tia Coffey who hadn't seen it. Her description of it was that it's like a PowerPoint presentation because there's so much texting and so little talk, and you're like, oh, when you look at it like that, you're like, oh, yeah, I kind of see that. And what I am really enjoying about the press tour is Hudson not doing the like classic straight actor thing of being like, yeah, this is my serious role because I'm playing gay.
Yeah.
He's just like, woohoo!
Yeah,
He has so much
exactly
fun
right.
with
It's
it.
like,
He
what do you
bumps
have
me
to
so
say to the LGBT community? He's like, love y'all. I was like, it's like, well, yeah. It's just like, it's actually not hard to be like kind of normal.
Yeah. But also he's like, I'm gonna get railed in the next series. Like he's just like, it's so fun and silly and fun.
Yeah.
Which it is. It is.
Yes,
Like,
it's stupid.
It's high fantasy. But to me, like them putting on those hockey uniforms is like like Emilia Clarke putting on the Daenerys wig. Like, it's fantasy.
It's drag.
It's complete fantasy. It's completely removed from the real world.
Yeah.
Like, if they made this about football in the UK, everyone would be like, that's so not realistic. It's like, well, yeah, of course it's not.
Yeah.
Like, it's completely unrealistic for
But let's have fun.
ice hockey as well. So yeah, let's just let them bang.
Also,
So-
by the way, cast you in that football show. What that you just wrote just then.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Bro it like Beckham
Yeah.
or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
I'm from Hounslow.
I have so many more questions. I
Hit me.
apologize. Do you mind if I throw one in?
Please.
Where does Heated Rivalry, the TV show, sit to you in the general sort of gay media? What would you call it?
Canon.
Landscape?
Landscape.
The
Like
gay media canon.
like Heartstopper, Call Me Canon, Call Me by Your Name,
Heartstopper, I think is
Looking.
Objectionable.
Looking is amazing. Looking is if you haven't seen Looking is one of the most amazing TV series.
Maybe we should watch it.
Is there sex in it?
Yeah, there's sex in it, and there's a realistic douching scene.
We should watch Looking.
There's
We
a
should watch
comedically
Looking.
realistic douching
We
scene.
should watch Looking.
Jonathan
Looking.
Groff,
Oh, I'm obsessed with
I'm
him.
in.
upside down douching in a bathroom in San Francisco in 2013, and Murray Bartlett, hot guy from White Lotus.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's in it before he was on White Lotus. Yes.
Maybe we should watch it.
And I also that came out when I was like 17 or whatever, so it was like really sort of foundational text for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Heartstopper, I think, is
Objectionable.
woke nonsense.
My thing is
And
like,
you know how I was just like, how are all the hockey players gay? We can't have like with love.
how do they all go to the same school?
How do they all go to the same
How do
school?
they all go
And
to
we
the same
can't,
school?
LGBTQIA plus community, I love and respect all of you in a myriad different ways. We can't have you all in one school.
Yeah. Unless it's
And if you are, it's the school from Glee.
I was like, unless it's a special school
Or
for them,
sex
which it shouldn't
education.
be.
Yeah,
Sex
that's
education,
true.
they're all queer too.
Yeah, but it's all like I mean.
And that's realistic because there's one girl who's into tentacle porn. That's why sex education is realistic. If they put tentacle porn in Heartstopper, then maybe I'd watch it.
I think with Heartstopper, as I've said before, I just feel like I'm reading a teenager's diary. It's none of my business. It's not for me. I'm not supposed to
Yeah.
see that. That's for somebody else.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Would you say, if you were a gay sports player, imagine if you will,
If
would you feel like this? There's a lot of talk about like, wow, this has made it like open the door for sports players to come out.
So hard to say.
It is hard to say because obviously the reaction has been that like retired sports players have been like, I'm gay.
Yeah, a couple have,
which has
haven't they?
always been the way, right? Like that's been true for footballers. It's always been when they've retired. This week, the first openly gay tennis player played on the tour. And
Who's that?
I can't remember his name. He lost. So sad. You want to win that game,
Well,
don't
you
you?
would,
You
wouldn't
want to
you?
win that game. So he lost, but he.
But we won.
But I do just think I'm not sure this. I'm in the same way that I don't think there should be pressure on the actors to come out. I feel like I don't trust sports and I don't trust the media and I don't trust us as consumers to be good enough to them if they came out, that it's not completely still reasonable to not want to.
Absolutely. I think it's like completely up to you, your choice. I will say sometimes when someone's so clearly gay, it's crazy not to, but I understand their reasons for not.
But that's me
Completely.
watching.
That's not just the Heated Rivalry thing. That's like there are so many.
Dom McGovern, look at me.
Okay.
I want you to be as brutal and as honest as you humanly possibly can for this answer. Don't sugarcoat it. How do you generally feel about the overarching women's reaction to Heated Rivalry?
The feral straight women.
The
feral women.
Yeah, I didn't say straight because
Fine.
because we're part of it.
Women.
Are you guys familiar with you must be familiar with the term fujoshi.
What is that?
That's all I've sort of seen.
Is that the fandom?
No, well, it's not the name of a fandom.
Oh.
It's like, I think it's like a Japanese term for sort of like feral horny woman. Is that can we get a fact check on that?
Okay, well now we need a Japanese expert on.
My understanding of it is in relation to K-pop.
Yeah.
The literal meaning is, well, yeah, so it's Japanese term for female fans of boys love.
Oh, so
okay.
girls who like gay men.
Sorry, I think boys love's a band.
No,
Oh,
I think
boy love is a category.
Yeah.
In like Southeast Asian fiction.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. So Fujoshi is.
Translation is rotten woman.
rotten woman,
Okay, would you
feral
like
And
to-
women.
I
is
would
it a-
never. I'm so pro rotten women. Some
you?
of my best friends are rotten women. I think good for the girls. Like if you're gonna go feral over this, like good for you. But just you can't think of it as realistic. I think the bashing of heads between like the angry gay men being like this is fake, and the like huge legion of female fans of Heated Rivalry is like them the women sometimes being like, just let us have this, like it is real, it's real for us. And it's like, well, it's not real, it's not realistic. It is, and you, like if you accept it as fantasy, then everyone's fine and everyone's happy.
Yeah, everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. But like this, maybe it's linked to, I don't know, maybe it's a wider point than I don't know about, like post Gen X, like a millennial, maybe Gen Z thing of like just let people enjoy things. We have to like everything, and everyone has to be valid for their taste. Like everyone's taste has to be validated all the time.
Whereas I'm
It's perfectly fine for you to like really love something, and also just like accept that some people think that is fucking dog shit.
Yeah, and also why not be like, I kind of like that it's fantasy. As in, like, I'm like, of course the lesbian porn for men, they all have acrylics. That's how they like their girls. That's how they like their girls. Fine. Whatever. It's not realistic. It's like definitely an injury waiting to happen, but sure, fine. Like, okay, it's his first time being fucked in the ass and he doesn't seem to need any prep for that. He doesn't seem to be uncomfortable.
They're all hairless. I think that's an unrealistic bit. Like, like there's four
Hairy men
four
representation.
four men who have sex with men. I know
Yeah.
at least one is bi, whatever. But like of the 4 gay men that we're talking about in this show, statistically, at least 1.5 of them is going to have a thing for a big hairy man.
Yeah. And Kip's a little hairy man.
He's not that hairy. That's trimmed as hell.
Oh, is it?
I think the most realistic thing,
Please.
the single
I know you're serious
most
'cause you're doing the
realistic,
fingers.
the
Yeah.
single most realistic thing about the Heated Rivalry TV show is that the guy who works in a cafe and is doing a PhD, who's gay and has been out and gay for longer than the rest of them, that he is so much more ripped than all of the hockey players. That's the most realistic thing.
We have been calling that out as so unrealistic. We're like, how does he have time to read his giant books and work at that
Gay
show?
guys have eating disorders.
Why am I saying yes to that? But that's so funny.
They do.
They do.
He works at the smoothie shop. You know that he's putting like protein and creatine. He's like, this one, this is kind of crazy. I put banana in it. Yeah, and steroids.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. Wow. That's so fun. Myth busting.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's the most realistic thing about it. I've seen people being like, it's not realistic that the 26-year-old barista would be super ripped. It's like, it's a gay guy in New York City. He's actively gay. He's going out and having sex with gay people. Like the big storyline is that he doesn't know whether he can fit someone who's not actively gay into his life.
Yeah.
He's gonna like. I actually never looked better than I did when I was 27.
Shador.
Maybe.
Yes. I mean,
Can we
same.
see
We
some
all
photos?
miss it.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on.
Question.
Let me get sniffies out.
If you were going to have something realistic and gay in the show next series, what would you have? What would you like to see?
Oh, okay. Gay guy music video night. I want them. I want them. Do you know about gay guy music video night?
No, tell us everything.
It's where you sit down. Reese? Gay guy music video. Have you never sat down? I would say primarily this happens to be at an afters, but there's like a point, like if you're like getting ready to go out, and someone will put like Britney Spears Slave for You video on and be like, see, now this changed things.
Don't I do this?
Yes, your gay guy music video night 101. I was at an afters and my very
I love that. Oh my God.
that's what I want to see. I want to see
much.
Shane and Ilya and Scott and what's the little boy called?
Kip?
Kip, yeah. I want them to all go to gay guy music video night together. And
I want Ilya to be showing them like obscure Russian divas.
I want
like
Ilya to
Alla
be showing-
Pugacheva, the one Katya's obsessed with.
I want Ilya to be showing them Katya Zalmalodchikova doing Read You Wrote You on RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 2. Genuinely, this happened. Like, if you like, there might be. I guess there are a lot of women who loved Heated Rivalry. If you don't have like multiple gay men in your circle or like people who've been socialized as gay men, I was at an afters.
Olga.
I was at an afters recently with one of my best friends in the world at 2:00 in the morning. get the YouTube remote, put YouTube on, and put on a clip of the time that Jessie J was on a Chinese
I know exactly what
competition reality show, and she sings Titanic.
Yes. And she fucking wins.
Yes.
She wins.
She wins.
And there's 7 gay men, 2 non-binary people, and 3 women going, she's amazing, actually. She's been hard done by this country.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my god, I want that for them so
That would be
bad.
the
she's
that
touring
would-
China all the time.
Yeah,
Do you know
she's huge in there.
Do you know the straight equivalent is Vines? Remember Vines?
Oh,
Yeah.
like a
Every-
30-minute Vine compilation.
Let's watch Vines again. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
do you know
guess
what?
it
There's
was
the, yeah.
good.
People always talk about like the guy who gets out a guitar at a party. No, it's the guy who goes like, and they were roommates. That's the most
Fuck,
annoying
I've done
guy at a
that
party.
too. So yeah, this is I am being read to Phil.
Do you have a like? Okay, so straight women are clearly into boy love, are into man on man. Do you have a type of sex that you're not involved in, i.e., lesbian or straight, that you prefer?
Or you would be like intrigued or piqued by.
No,
Really?
I like what I've got.
No,
So you
sure,
know the way
I'm not
that
asking
straight
you-
men watch lesbian porn. What's your equivalent?
That
of
wasn't me being like, do you want to be straight or do you want to be a lesbian?
Oh.
I mean more like if you saw one done really well sexily on television, which would turn you on more. It's a bit personal, actually.
yeah,
when
I
I say it out
guess.
loud.
Well, I
I think it's an excellent question. I read that here and I was like, damn, she's cooking.
Like, do you find lesbian or straight sex hotter?
I guess this is maybe toxic, but probably the straight one because there's a boy there.
No, that makes sense. I think
Yeah.
that, but I think that's why women like male, right? Straight women are like not queer women, but I feel like straight women are like, I'm into both men.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Yeah,
That makes sense to me.
maybe. But I think like I've seen. I guess there's not a lot of like sexy lesbian dramas
Girl.
on TV. What was that, Gentleman Jack? I haven't seen it.
That's not sexy.
Is it not?
No,
Well,
it's not,
they've all got the
sadly not.
ringlets. I don't know. I haven't seen
That's
it.
the thing. I mean, we've been hard done by. We have been hard done by.
Yeah.
Really, truly.
Why is it that in every lesbian drama they're by the sea in their period dress?
And why
actually?
they have no sex, by the way. They just stare. They just go. And then they have to help a maid get an abortion? What?
What does that happen in?
Portrait of
Heartstopper.
portrait. They'd have to have sex to need an abortion. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is the one where they have to help the maid.
Right.
But it's like there's always like a crisis. There's always like Ananite or whatever that is called. It's like I just find them all so fucking
That's why I
boring.
think you should watch Bound, and that's why I think you should watch The Handmaiden.
Okay, fine, but I don't like that.
Okay, then don't finish The Handmaiden.
Fine.
The octopus only comes in at the end.
Do you want to tell us what frotting is?
Let the record show. So a trade and a DL daddy get together.
2 shopping trolleys. So you're at Lidl.
I would never be at that. No, I simply won't save money. Why won't I do it?
Where are you going then?
I'm
Big
not-
Waitrose.
No,
It's probably like an organic market.
I'm going to the like grocers on my.
That's
street.
really nice.
Yeah, but they're ripping me off, man.
Where? Well, no. No, but
Somewhere nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a near where I live. There's the like organic grocery shop, and it's like, but the tomatoes taste so nice, but they cost £7.
Yeah, exactly that. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us what frotting is? Sword fighting?
No, but
This is also an audio medium, so I would quite like you
Yeah.
to narrate
okay.
what
So
you're
the
doing
2
with your
shopping
fingers.
trolleys. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
Just say penises.
The
Grow
2
up.
dicks.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
2 dicks are that it's you're front to front, and they're next to each other, and you're sort of rubbing them, and you're using hands, and it's just like that all together.
Friction.
Yeah, it's friction.
Bit of friction. And you need a lot of lube for that.
Not necessarily.
Just one spit would do.
Not even spit necessarily. Sometimes.
What's your experience with foreskins?
Whoa.
I got one.
Well, in terms of like, what would a foreskin inform the frauding, or lack thereof,
hard to say.
right?
I would say I've seen significantly more foreskins than non-foreskin penises in my life.
But you need more lube without foreskin, right?
I don't think so, unless I vastly misunderstood what frotting is.
We're getting missing. Oh, we're talking about frauding. Okay, fine.
But doesn't it feel like sandpaper if you don't have any?
No,
like,
not really, because like
I think it sounds so
'cause
nice.
Doing that with your hands, it's still skin, isn't it? That doesn't. You're not. It's.
It feels like a
For
very
ages and ages
sexual
and ages.
handshake to me. Like, good day to you, good day to you, good day to you, good day to you, good day to you.
Yeah.
Don't you
So would you
think?
say like frauding is
Nothing.
like gay scissoring?
I don't. It's hard. So hard. For me
Well,
to
no, because I don't know any lesbians who actually scissor. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't-
kind
my
of
un-
like I feel like frauding's not a myth, whereas scissoring, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
come on,
my
grow
understanding
up.
was that scissoring is a few and far
People
between.
constantly say this, but every lesbian I've ever met has scissored.
Yeah, to the effect of going like,
Should we try this?
I
Yeah.
don't think that's. This can't be the best way to do this, can it? That's like the end.
A specific act within frottage where two penises are rubbed together. Yeah.
Frottage?
Frottage as French.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
A frottage fray. And yeah, you don't necessarily need lube. It's like you're not. I don't think it's not often the entire sex act. It's if you're going to be doing
warm up.
Yeah, because like, gay sex isn't always anal, like preferably, but it's not. But like it's like the part of the build up to it, or like
Gorgeous. I had one last question.
part of the humping.
I feel-
You look confused.
My
What?
my mouth is agape. I feel like I feel like a white guy who's too into Japan. Like this, I mean, this level of interest and this nature of interest is not healthy,
No,
and it's quite problematic.
But here we are, and we're representing the women who are unfortunately humping chairs this month.
Yeah, I would say the grunting in this show very realistic. I
Isn't
think.
it gorgeous?
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Do you think that leads me quite well to my next question, which is, do you think this show is better or worse for gay male representation than porn?
I think that's a confusing one because I don't think porn necessarily does anything for gay representation because it's not representative in the sense that it's not public.
Okay, yes. I guess I mean to say that if someone were to watch porn, or do you think it's more realistic? Is the question, I guess. More or less realistic than porn?
I guess less because you're not actually seeing the genitals go in and out of each other.
Okay, wow, good for you. You're like, it'd be more realistic if we saw all the bits.
Yeah.
I don't know if I regret asking that question. Maybe I do.
Well, I regret answering it. So.
I've just written then, are you sick of straight women?
No, I could never be.
Do you have any questions for us?
Have you seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes, Margot Robbie gets naked. Just want to be clear that I'm not a straight woman. But I do feel like one today. I've never felt more like, and then what do the boys do?
I would say like like gay men can have their opinion on the show. Like obviously there are bits of it that are not realistic, but the most realistic part, like I got a boner when I was watching it. So
When?
in the gay sex bit.
Yeah, in all of it. Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of realistic in a way.
And also, like, it's not realistic in the sense that, like, most people are not that hot.
Yeah.
Just, like, straight up out the gate, most of us don't look like that. Most of the women who work in fucking smoothie shops don't look like that. Most of the women who, you know, from childhood who just turned out to be bisexual but just love to drop in so that you can fuck them don't look like that. Like, it's all very unrealistic. But, God, I wish they did, but they don't.
And Russian men aren't that in touch with their emotions.
Do you think that's him being in touch with his emotions?
Yeah,
For
he
Russia,
says I love you first. Yeah, I mean, a Russian man won't
Spoiler.
tell you he loves you at all.
Oh, that's so nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
the sex bit is probably one of the most realistic bits of the show. The time jumps. I feel the bit where where he realizes he's in love with Ilya, it all happens over like a 10-minute section of an episode, and we've got so much talking about the Olympics before that. They're
There's a
talking
lot.
about the Olympics so much, never being at the Olympics.
Well, no.
I want to see some curling.
I know, I'm sorry.
that
to
costs
be
money.
It does. It
So does frotting, but we've talked about it.
What's the frauding budget on the show?
Would you watch series 2?
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's the answer. I'd watch series 2. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's all right.
if they called and were like, we want you to be in it.
Who are you playing?
I think I could play. And he's Rivalry. What could I play? I don't know. I could play like someone who comes in and says, "Hey, we've got some Make-A-Wish kids here who want to meet you. Do you want to do some autographs with them after the show?" And then my scenes get cut.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I would love stylist for you.
Okay, that's so homophobic. What you just said.
Really?
No,
Fucked up, Catherine.
the stylist is straight. Did you not see what they put him in? Let's put a blazer over a hoodie. That's a straight guy. He specifically hired a straight guy for a queer guy. Like he's doing straight eye, whatever, queer eye, straight eye for the queer sports player. Like he is trying to butch up, and I think you could play that guy.
Is your wish and Make-A-Wish an Eiffel Tower with Shane and Ilya? And in which case, which end is which?
No, I think the one
Oh,
that
well, Shane wouldn't want to enter you, would he?
No, I guess not. Yeah, so I'd have to be one. I'd be doing this.
Yeah.
We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars.
I think Oscar would be glad of the mention. I think he'd be thrilled. Last question. I've said about 8 times, but which of them do you fancy more?
1,000% Shane Hollander. No, sorry, 1,000%. 1,000%. In the show, different. In real life, I fancy Hudson Williams loads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
and
think
in
he's
the
gorgeous.
show,
I would say in the show, probably Scott Hunter, Kip, Shane Lilly are probably
What the
equal.
fuck is he talking about? What the fuck?
They're
are you-
gorgeous. They're both gorgeous.
Dom, can I ask you my last question?
I fancied Kip loads. He's gorgeous.
You called this way before anyone did, but how do you feel about Club Shalamé switching to Connor? You called it so much earlier than anyone did.
Thank you so much.
You
Can
were first on the scene.
Let
are you
the
talking
record
about?
show. Do you know who Club Shalamé is?
no. What are you talking about?
We're so over time. Club
No,
Shalamé.
come on.
She's a woman who she is like ground zero for everything that this podcast is about. Like she is
How
a.
dare I not know my
She's
elders?
a
How
middle-aged-
dare I?
literally, she walked so you
I'm
guys could
so
fly.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's a middle-aged woman from America who's so obsessed with Timothy Chalamet that she started a fan account called Club Chalamet, and she does fan Timothy Chalamet content, but also she's quite rich because she's like a day trader or something.
Yeah.
So she will occasionally like
Obsessed.
buy a ticket to be at a table at an award show that Timmy will be on.
Yeah,
She
she's
calls
like,
him Timmy. Sorry.
yeah,
continue.
and she's like got like it's the parasocial relationship to end all parasocial relationships.
She's amazing.
Wow.
She's amazing.
and she's
she
got.
sounds unwell. Yeah, she sounds crazy, but
If
okay.
you're watching at home, she's tapped in there.
Yeah.
And she's been known to switch her allegiances before, because before Timothy Chalamet there was
Yes,
Michael
you told me.
Fassbender.
You told me this.
But like Timothy Chalamet, it's been since Call Me by Your Name to now, and she's had this thing against Kylie Jenner. So slowly she's been backing away because she feels like he's being like sort of poisoned by Hollywood culture and
Because
becoming
he's an
like,
artiste and she's trash
yes.
in her eyes.
Well, because as we all know, we should all know,
Sorry,
Timothy
I'm
Chalamet would
obsessed
not
with
have the
this woman.
reputation that he has if it was spelt Timothy with a Y, not the two E's. You're being gaslit into thinking that he's more of an intellectual than he actually
I
is.
agree. It's just a tiny mustache. It doesn't mean anything.
That's such a good
I
one for
have
you.
a tiny mustache. What of it?
And I've got a medium-sized one. No one thinks I'm an intellectual.
It doesn't mean anything.
But
in the last
This is so exciting.
month or so, she has started up a new page for Connor Story.
Cold.
that I can't tell
I
you.
can't, maybe like story time, maybe, or something. If she's wise, she'd call it that.
Yeah.
But she is like switching her allegiances. She's like leaving the Timmy stuff behind, and she's
I'm worried about Timmy.
all of her parasocial.
I'm worried about Connor.
No,
No,
because Timmy knows of her. Like, they have selfies together. So Timothy Chalamet is very aware of Club Chalamet.
Yeah, she is like a sort of like an avatar for his like viral success as the only like Hollywood A-list star of like our age, like only young Hollywood star. And I would probably feel threatened if she was switching her allegiances to Connor Story when his star was rising so quickly. But I texted Olga in January.
Yeah, you called it.
In
you
January,
called it
Did you?
long
I
ago.
said Club Shalamé, she's going to be on those Seated Rivalry boys like a fly on shit.
Whoa.
You called it. You
Yeah.
fucking called it.
Yeah.
Whoa. No one asked. For me, it goes Ilya, Connor, Hudson, Shane, Scott. No, Scott, Shane, Kip. And above all of them is probably Svetlana.
She's very beautiful.
And that's my order of preference. No one asked.
Hudson and Shane don't care about anybody else.
Wow. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I fancy Hudson Williams more than all of them, both character and actor
Fully
put together.
Fully agree.
I feel that way.
Fully
No,
agree.
for me, it's Connor every time. I just think he's so hot.
I fancy Francois Arnaud.
Yeah, he's so hot.
and he seems very switched on.
He
He
seems
does.
a little serious. I want to see him goof around. The other boys are goofing.
Yeah, but that's because they're like 25.
Yeah, and
he's been doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you don't want a 40-year-old goofball. Thank you so much for joining us on Ask a Gay Guy.
Is some representation better than no representation? We're not sure anymore. We might have made it worse. Give it up for Dom McGovern, everybody!
Thank you. Do Hudson Williams. Love y'all.
Please follow us at Tonsil Hockey Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yes, and if you have any perverse questions, any hot takes, then you can email us at tonsilhockeypodcast@gmail.com. Please follow Dom McGovern on Instagram. Tell him that you're a fan, but then don't ask him any more questions. He has had to answer enough.
Yeah, but if you wanted to ask me anything, put subject line Dom in that email and they can forward it on to me.
Oh, I think that'll probably be for me.
And if you wanted to start a Club Chalamet style account for Dom McGovern, be our guest.
What would you want
I
it to
think
be?
I might start one.
Yeah, the McGovern.
thought of that before. You've thought of that. That is. Mwah.
Thank you. Thank you.